Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues from IRDAI, valued partners from the industry, and fellow citizens, Bima Lokpal Day is an important occasion to reflect on our shared responsibility to uphold fairness, strengthen policyholder protection, and reinforce trust in India's insurance ecosystem. At its core, insurance is not just a product, it is a pledge of protection, a promise of dignity in times of difficulty. In today's uncertain world, that promise matters more than ever. The journey so far. The journey of India's insurance sector has been transformative. The industry has seen consistent growth in reach, in product diversity, and most importantly, in its ability to serve. In financial year 2024-25, the insurance sector collected premiums of over rupees 11.93 lakh crore. Of this, life insurance accounted for nearly rupees 8.86 lakh crore, with general insurance and health insurance contributing significantly as well. During 2024-25, general and health insurers have settled 3.26 crore health insurance claims and paid an amount of rupees 94,247 crore towards settlement of health insurance claims. Equally important, insurers honored claims worth nearly rupees 8.36 lakh crore in financial year 2024-25, a clear signal that the system is not just collecting premiums, but also delivering on its promises when it matters most. There's still some distance to cover. Despite this progress, we must be candid about the gaps that remain. Insurance penetration continues to remain low, though expanding, but the number of people in the insurance fold needs to grow faster. This suggests we must do more to deepen the reach of insurance, especially in underserved rural areas, among informal sector workers, and among women. In a country as vast and diverse as ours, we need faster progress to meet the vision of insurance for all by 2047. On grievance redressal, trust is earned. One of the most important signals of trust in any sector is how well it listens and how fairly it responds. Behind every complaint is a person, often someone dealing with illness, loss, or distress. Our aim must not just be to resolve complaints, but to prevent them. That is where good governance, transparent communication, and responsible selling practices come in. In the past year, 2.57 lakh policyholder grievances were registered through our Bima Bharosa platform. Encouragingly, the vast majority of these were resolved. The industry's resolution rate stands above 99%, but we must not let comfort with averages make us complacent. Supporting redressal, the role of Bima Lokpal. Alongside IRDAI's efforts and insurers' internal mechanisms, the Bima Lokpal institution, India's network of Insurance Ombudsman, continues to play a vital role in upholding policyholder rights. As you know, the institution of Insurance Ombudsman, over the years, the institution has evolved into a significant platform for grievance redressal. On this occasion, we take the opportunity to reflect on the enormous responsibility vested on all of us for securing fair and equitable treatment for all our policyholders and how we can strengthen our systems to meet growing expectations of customers. Last year witnessed the opening of the 18th Office of Insurance Ombudsman at Thane, with jurisdiction carved out from the Office of Insurance Ombudsman Pune and Office of Insurance Ombudsman Mumbai. With 18 offices across the country, the Bima Lokpal serves as an independent and cost-free forum for resolving disputes. Whether it is a delayed claim, policy servicing issue, or unfair denial, the Ombudsman system ensures that the grievances are addressed without the need for lengthy litigation. Complaints to Ombudsman rose in 2023-24 from 52,300 in financial year 22-23 to 53,230 in financial year 23-24, indicating growing awareness, utilization, and faith in the Insurance Ombudsman framework. Out of the complaints received, 54% pertain to the health insurance sector. Around 33,000 hearings were held during the year, mostly online, for recommendations and awards. Online registration of complaints also improved substantially. Let me take this opportunity to sincerely acknowledge and commend the tireless work of the Ombudsman across the country. Their role in protecting policyholders, particularly the vulnerable and less informed, has been instrumental in reinforcing public trust in insurance. Their balanced, empathetic, and fair approach to dispute resolution reflects the very spirit of justice that our sector aspires to. This institution is not just about resolving complaints. It is about restoring trust, especially for those who may feel unheard in a complex system. We are committed to strengthening its reach, efficiency, and visibility in the coming years so that every policyholder, regardless of location or literacy, knows that they have a platform to turn to. Alongside complaint resolution, it will also be useful to undertake analysis of grievances, which will give insights into trends and patterns. Early warning signals can be detected through predictive analysis. Insurance companies can make use of such precious insights and take preemptive measures to reduce the incidence of complaints. One of the major challenges today before the Insurance Ombudsman is the steady rise in the volume of complaints. With the insurance sector in an accelerated growth path, the volumes will keep growing. Along with higher levels of technology adoption by the Insurance Ombudsman system, proactive steps to curb incidence of complaints need to be taken by insurance companies. The internal grievance redressal system of the insurance companies needs to be robust, responsive, and reassuring. I would request all insurance companies to periodically review the efficiency of their grievance redressal mechanism and make necessary changes as and when required. Feedback from Insurance Ombudsman can be a valuable inputs for this exercise. Increasing awareness of the Insurance Ombudsman system is another area which requires the collective efforts of the stakeholders. The role of the Insurance Ombudsman will fully fructify only when more and more policyholders become aware of this channel. Comprehensive information about the procedure to reach out to the Insurance Ombudsman needs to be available to policyholders in easy and accessible formats. Surveys can be conducted to assess the knowledge of the policyholders regarding availability of these mechanisms. Ways and means to simplify the process of filing complaint also needs to be explored. In order to realize our vision for insurance for all by 2047, it is very important to ensure fair treatment to the policyholders, proper disclosures of the facts, responsible business conduct by insurers and intermediaries, objective and adequate advice to the policyholders, protection of assets and data, including from fraud and abuse, adequate complaints handling, and redressal mechanisms. The role of the Ombudsman becomes paramount to build the trust on which this framework is built on. By quick, fast, and just awards, the Insurance Ombudsman can bring the trust of the policyholders in the insurance system and insurance as a product and create a positive impact on the entire industry. We are also encouraging insurers to appoint internal ombudsmen, a step that will bring faster and more accountable resolutions closer to the policyholder. The authority has already issued exposure draft and the comments received in this regard are under examination. The authority, after due consideration to the comments, shall be issuing the necessary guidelines in this regard. Improving claims experience. Let me also speak about claims, the moment of truth in any insurance journey. In health insurance, we continue to see the gaps. While the number of claims settled is high, the amount settled, especially in full, is sometimes lower than expected. This is an area we are monitoring closely. Our expectation from the insurers is clear: prompt, fair, and transparent claim settlement. Anything less weakens the trust on which our industry is built. Reforms and the road ahead. We are pushing forward on several fronts. One, expanding digital access to make buying, servicing, and claiming more convenient. Second, promoting innovation by giving insurers greater flexibility in product design. Third, encouraging microinsurance and inclusive models that reach the entire country. Fourth, emphasizing simplicity in communication, because insurance must be understood before it can be trusted. We are also refining our regulatory approach to be both facilitative and firm, easing the path for good players while holding all accountable to high standards. In closing, on this Bima Lokpal Day, I want to leave you with this thought. Insurance is not a transaction, it is a relationship. A relationship built on faith, serviced with empathy, and honored with integrity. To the insurers, let us never lose sight of the people behind the policies. To the intermediaries and agents, your role is not just to sell, but also to guide. To the policyholders, your trust is our greater responsibility, and we are working every day to earn and uphold it. Let us walk this journey together towards a more secure, more resilient, and more inclusive India. Friends, insurance is all about people, promises, and trust. Every complaint resolved is trust restored. On this day, let us rededicate ourselves to ensuring that every insurance promise is honored with fairness, speed, and empathy as we progress in our journey towards realizing the vision of insurance for all by 2047. Thank you. Jai Hind.